Offense at the line. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Goff. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Tristan Jackson.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 14.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Cameron Batson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Rams 14. Titans nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Evans. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
To throw on 3rd down, McDonald. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Rams on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action. Here's Goff. This is caught by Jackson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
First down.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is gone. His throw incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Taken down right at them.
So they went a little cautious there on third and long.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Kaiser on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On third down, McDonald buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. take it at about the 36. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
46-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here we go, Todd. Here we go, coach. Here we go. Hey, 20. You ready? Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Complete.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Here's Akers. And they'll get him down right about the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
He's brought down at the 20.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Looking to throw on second down. McDonald dancing to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. They'll fake the give. Now Goff sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Rams 27, Titans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
To throw again, McDonald. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, McDonald. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Like 20. Hey, let's go. Let's go, ground.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Like 20. How you want. Trips. 59's Mike. Check. Close. Hey. Mike,
The final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. First reception for him, and remember, he leads the NFL in that category here in this first month. Also has a first down.
First and 10.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, it's McDonald. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Raymond. Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackled by Samson Ebuka. A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
To throw on third down. McDonald. He'll dump this underneath for Evans. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
4-yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea. And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. Now on second and 13. Goff, he'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Cameron Batson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Rams 34, Titans nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making it.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
The 38-yard line.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Evans. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 22. 36 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
No gain.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll toss this out to Evans. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's McDonald to throw. He'll flip this out to Evans. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
29-yard.
The kick by Maher is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
3.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
I got you. I got you. Shell. 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Target.
Out of the gun. Goff. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
25 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that top D. Don't let him breathe, defense. 53's the mic. 53.
From the 44, Goff. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Rams on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Go.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Mike, 53.
Here we go on 4th. Gone. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. Shell. 50 shell. 53. They can't hang with us. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Your track. 11.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Like 20. Orange. 53. Here we go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Super one. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
From the gun, here's Goff. Going up top for Cup. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams have got it on cruise control.
The kick,
and he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Rams 41, Titans 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Out of the gun, McDonald. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he's got this down to the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Throwing on first down, McDonald.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Play action. It's McDonald. And that is incomplete.
McDonald.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On third down, here's Evans. Brushing off defenders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Evans. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Ball carrier. He was
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
The ball carrier.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Hey, lift! 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 59! Touchdown!
Goff going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got some space here. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On first down, McDonald. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma go out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got the
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. and in none of them did the starting...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Following the fumble recovery, McDonald. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
McDonald's
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
Let's go, D.
From the gun, McDonald. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by David Long. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Throwing now, Goff. He'll get this complete to Batson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Today's final score, Rams.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for L.A., it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.